Hello, welcome to my channel. I want to tell you a little bit about the way that I do the readings here. If you're new, this side is the partner's energy. This side is your energy. And then this is the energy of the relationship. When I'm saying partner in these readings, it does not have to be a committed relationship. It is just whoever you're thinking of when you come to this reading. These readings do apply to sun, moon, rising, whatever. Um, they do apply to the various types of aspects of your chart. Also, I want to say, for those that are single, my readings are good for helping you to see how you are relating to love itself, which is extremely important in attracting the love that you desire. Uh, so those are kind of the main things that you need to think about. Also consider where you are in the month when you're watching these readings as well. And don't forget, if the readings resonate with you, always go ahead and click the little thumbs up button and give a thumbs up when they resonate with you. And I'm not always able to, respond to all comments, but I want you to know that I appreciate all of the comments, all of the shares, likes, subscriptions, all of that. I'm right there with you, and I'm really, really grateful for all of your support. Thank you, guys. On with the reading. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of September. The overall energy that we have for the month is strengthening bonds. Your partner has well-deserved reward. Healing begins. New vitality. You have crown chakra. Dreams coming true, and spread your wings. It's like the overall energy for this month is kind of like things are happening to kind of deepen the bond between you. And sometimes, people don't realize that, that when we think of deepening the bond with somebody, we always think of you know, like this fairy tale moment of gazing into each other's eyes and, things like that, which all of those things can create intimacy. Those things are great. But in reality, most times, the deepening of bonds between people in connection is based on like clearing away of things within ourselves that block us from the intimacy or the stronger connection. That doesn't feel good. Okay? So there's a little bit going on. It's like things are kind of restructuring in a sense. It's not bad energy, but it can feel funky sometimes. When I look at your partner's energy, it's like they're going within themselves to kind of see what they deserve. Like that's how they're feeling. It's kind of like an energy of wanting to be fair to themselves, putting themselves on top, which they should be doing. And it's like as they're going within themselves, they're kind of like finding a new sense of self-worth, a sense of value in the world. Really putting themselves on top. In ways they may have felt like they've compromised themselves in the past, and now they're kind of like putting themselves first and putting themselves on top. And which is wonderful because it's like them doing that brings them into a healing energy that allows them to be more nurturing. It allows them to be more nurturing. Which I'm seeing a little back and forth here because it's like with you, Virgo, this person having issues with their own self-worth or not valuing themselves, not recognizing themselves, compromising themselves too much for the sake of others, not, standing in their own truth. It's like when a person does that, they don't have it to give. They're not going to be the best in a relationship. They're going to do and say a lot of things maybe that they didn't mean. Like they're just not themselves. You have to love yourself first. So as they're doing that, it seems like it brings you some sense of security. It seems like it brings you some knowing. Like you're finally knowing that, okay, this can be stable. Maybe you were wondering before if it could actually be stable. If it was what you thought it was, you weren't so sure. Is this really home? Is this really secure and stable? Is this really something that, I can really grow in and grow from? Where there may have been doubt, that doubt is kind of waning. And then as they go through this healing, by them giving themselves more of this self-love and valuing themselves more and putting themselves on top, it heals them to allow them to be more nurturing, where in the past they may not have been. They might have been holding on too tight, grasping you too tight to the point that you felt like you were suffocating. They might have been a little harsh. It's different ways that can play out, but it's kind of like this healing is occurring from them putting themselves on top and valuing themselves. That is giving them the ability to be more supportive towards you, which I'm seeing for you is like a dream come true. It's like a dream come true for them to be more supportive, for you to not feel like you're having to carry everything on your own and everything is just on your shoulders. And you not feeling like you have to carry everything on your shoulders, and you're like feeling them having this more of an ability to be supportive or warmer or not as maybe smothering or gripping, suffocating the relationship, whichever way it was playing out. By them not being that way, if you feel like you have the ability to spread your wings in this connection, it's like you're feeling more magnetized to them. You're feeling more attraction. And you're feeling like you can actually walk this path. It's like you can actually open your arms to them. Whereas maybe before there was kind of a space and you weren't feeling like you could do that. Or you thought maybe the attraction was dead. And then you opening your arms to them and kind of feeling this magnetism and attraction towards them again. It's like breathing new life into them. And they're feeling the ability to just be at harmony with you. They're really feeling the ability to be close and one with you. So that brings me to like the energy of the relationship. It's like crowning is rebuild. They have moving on, and you have just breathe. And so it's kind of like these are the things that were going on with you two individually that kind of were happening to bring this about within the relationship. And it's like within the relationship, you're rebuilding something. This is like this new energy. It's like it's rebuilding a new space for this relationship. It's one where they're ready to let go of certain things. The partner is like ready to let go of certain things that they were holding on to within this relationship in order to move forward. It's like they're letting go because they feel like time is running out. They don't want to waste time anymore. They feel like they've wasted enough time. And that's a new space for them. And it's building a stronger bond for them. And then you're feeling like you can finally relax. Like you can finally accept this. The support is there. You're feeling supported at this time by the universe, energetically, telepathically. You're feeling it from them. So you're feeling supported enough to be able to relax. It's almost like waiting to exhale, like just letting of relief. And that is this new structure of the relationship. You're feeling a stronger, deeper connection out of all of this. So things were happening for a reason. Okay, I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Yes, I love it. Okay, so we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, because the way this is working out, what's happening for the month. Yes, 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 yes. It's rebuilding a place for you to give and receive, because by them doing this work on themselves, them putting themselves on top and going within themselves to gain their value, it makes them able to receive. Like a lot of times when you're in that space, you can't receive. So it can make it where if you're giving to a person who's like that, it seems like a never ending bucket. It's like, you feel like you're just pouring out, and you just don't feel like you're getting it back. But these issues definitely affect the ability to give and receive love within the relationship for the both of you. So that is opening up now, and it's safe to love. It is safe to open your heart. It is safe to give. It is now safe to receive. It was always safe to receive, but now there's an ability to receive where maybe there was only giving. So it's here. It's here. I think this is some really strong, intense things are happening for September. Okay, Virgo, so that is your reading for the month of September. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. If this resonated with you, please, please, please give me a little thumbs up on the thumbs up button. It's like right there in the description. If it didn't resonate, also check out your moon and rising signs, which I recommend that you do anyway. There's a calculator you can Google and just, if you input the information and figure out what your moon and rising signs are, because it'll give you a deeper understanding, and it's like a story will unfold. So it's a really good idea to do that. Also, if you want a personal reading with me, the link to do that is below. You can always book a personal private reading with me. And I would recommend that you guys also check out the monthly soul connection reading for the divine masculine and feminine that are going to be out every month. If they're $5, I really recommend them because they also help you to navigate a lot of these energies and connections. Other than that, thank you guys so much, and you have a good month, and I will see you in October. Bye.